I remember when COVID first started, I mean, I was glued to the TV to find out, like, the stimulus stuff. Yeah, that was nice. Then I got to, like, take unemployment, and it was so nice because you got the extra $600 because I only got $300 a week, you know, and that was like when my taxes taken out. So the $600 was nice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was getting paid better than when I was working.
Me too. We are back, and we're gonna do another pick-a-back shot. All right.
Smooth.
To Tuesday.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That one, and then we'll clink
All right,
that
I'm gonna
one
do it
too.
over here. I
Okay.
wanna spill
all
it
right.
on Sam.
Ready? 1, 2.
No sniffing, no sniffing, no
That pickle was a little tough.
It was a little tough that time. Especially since I had to like remove a seed from it when I
was fighting back.
So what did you think?
I give it like a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
Alright, honestly I have to say I'm liking it. It wasn't like when I first drank it I was like, wow. But actually it was pretty smooth and it like warmed me up right here. And then the pickle juice, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I don't know what I thought it was going to be. But it seemed to pair nicely with the whiskey, which is strange. I'm going to give it an 8.
I feel like it was just something, it was just out my element. I like tequila, so.
Me too.
Yeah, I was like, but it's good to switch it up. I'm glad I tried it.
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely.
Performance 7 out of 10, and you had 3 out of 10. You spillage.
I don't know if y'all heard about that. The dude who was like going to the Zoom court.
Zoom court?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know how you
heard about
gotta
that?
zoom in
Yeah,
to court?
I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he was like in there about a suspended license, but he was driving.
You
So.
heard about that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, it's like on Facebook and like YouTube and stuff. But yeah, he got caught up basically because he's supposed to be in court about his suspended license, and then he like was driving on the Zoom call.
Oh my god.
So then everyone's like looking at each other like,
is this
is
guy
he for real?
stupid?
Yeah, they're like, is he for real right now? So that's why it's like a thing. Everyone's laughing about it. But it turns out just recently they found out that like, because I guess he got his license suspended because in 2010 he owed child support.
Okay.
But then I guess he got it back in 2021. Like the paperwork was never like passed along. It was so basically he would have never known that he was legally able to.
Right now.
Like it was never reflected. Oh.
So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now. I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
Ooh, this is an unedited
What
version.
are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter of possibly 24 weeks before it would allow.
So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended,
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving, and he didn't have a license.
I don't even know why you did that. So, I guess what Chuck's saying is at the end of the day, he did have, like, the court didn't know that he got his shit back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's actually good.
Right. Yeah. No. Exactly. He's good. But you know what?
Dude, I would have been shocked.
He did 2 nights in jail.
They locked him up.
Oh my, really?
Yeah, because I think at the end of it, he's like, all right, he's got to surrender himself today by like 5 o'clock. Yeah, he's supposed to. Yeah, he did some jail time.
So wait a minute. So when he drives to the court to do a Zoom call, just let me get this straight. So when he drives to the court to do a Zoom call, he's on obviously camera parking his vehicle. Now he thinks, he believes, he knows that he is fine with his driver's license, and then he's told he's not fine with his license. But why did he just go Like why didn't he say more? Like, why didn't he say, no, I fixed it, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah.
I guess he had, like, no proof because the paperwork was never, like, actually processed. You know there was 3 parking spaces before the one he picked that. He was just like, hold on, let me just... I'm backing in.
I remember when COVID first started, I mean, I was glued to the TV to find out, like, okay, about that money we were getting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
the stimulus stuff. Yeah, that was nice. No, because I worked for a college at that time. And when I'm in there, I was basically working myself out of a job because I had to like fill out all the requests and cut all the checks so that I could refund parents money for the fees and the books and the whatever and the dorm fees and all that. So I was definitely working myself out of a job.
Wow.
And then I got to like take unemployment, and it was so nice because you got the extra $600 because I only got $300 a week, and that was like when my taxes taken out.
Right.
It was like $294 with my taxes taken out.
Yeah.
So the $600 was nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I was getting paid better than when I was working.
Me too. Me too. So COVID was happening, and then we found out we could work from home. So I was like, all right. So John, I was driving home one night, and he was like, so how about you try this? He goes, how about you come back, you move in, and we'll see how this goes. And I was like, okay. So I went home, and I packed like one suitcase, and I came back, and then I was here, and then like I think about a month later, I lost my job at the college, and I was like, I felt like such an asshole. But with the stimulus, I didn't. Like I said, I was taking in more money than. Yeah. So I was smart with it, but I wanted to find a job. I didn't want to stay on it because I knew that stimulus was going to end, and I was like, no, I can't live.
I was working at Foot Locker, and I was miserable there anyway. And then like tried to transfer stores because it was just messy there. Like I was new there.
Yeah.
And then when I tried to transfer stores, they act like they didn't like know that I was like supposed to transfer, so it just ended up being like stalemate. So I just fell through the loophole. So I'm like, I just was laid off. I just
Yeah.
But yeah,
nothing changed for me. I was at the working obviously at the group home, and when COVID started, I was already dropped down to overnights. I was already clean. I'd already gone through all that shit. I'd already gotten off probation. Everything was done. I literally got off probation February 2020. And we know COVID started in March. So, my probation was supposed to go until June, but I got off early. I petitioned to get off early because I was such a good girl. So, I got, and then the next month, everything went to shit. But as for what I had to do, nothing changed except, I guess, running errands and stuff and going to the store. And the only thing that changed at work is the guys were home during the day instead of going to their program. But I was, again, on overnights. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I just didn't have to put them on a van in the morning. I could be like, go back to bed. When the lockdown was going on and they didn't want us on the roads, I ended up getting this paper with credentials that said my name, and basically was like, hi, I'm Sam, and I'm an essential employee for so-and-so, and I can be on the road, basically, and I had to keep this, like, right on my dash in the car for, I don't know, at least a good 6 months, or until 2021 or something. I held on to it or whatever. That was it. I think I ended up getting 1 or 2 extra stimulus checks because I did an essential job, and they ended up giving us like an extra. I remember I got at least one $500 one that I was not expecting. Nobody. It wasn't one that was on the news or anything. It was like a Massachusetts only essential. Like if you went
I got 2. Yeah.
If you did something like that, you could, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You could get it. So I remember I got that.
So do you remember the first time you ever like saw people with masks? I remember John and I were in the grocery store, and these dudes, they were freaks. They were wearing like outfits, like I'm not
hazmat.
They had, like,
suits.
hazmat.
Yeah.
No, this one dude, he had like almost like Spider-Man freaking clothes on. And he had the mask on, and he had like a skull.
The first time I had to see anybody with the mask or have any kind of mandate, it was wild. Go figure. I was over at Roots.
Really?
I was going in, I think, for my regular Friday every 2 weeks medical dispensary stop. And I went in, and the receptionist was like, if you don't mind, but due to the impending health crisis, right behind you, we have some masks. If you would ever so kindly grab one and put it on before you enter the sales floor, that'd be great. So I grabbed one, put it on, and I remember I went through and I kept it. And that was like my first mask. Like I re-wore it a couple of times. Like I got a mask. Would you rather glow bright pink every time you're attracted to someone, or glow bright red every time someone annoys you?
Oh boy. I would say I'd like to glow pink. I would. But I mean, I wouldn't. I'd be embarrassed, but I don't think I would want people to know when I'm pissed. Because I get pissed a lot.
I don't mind. Nope, mine. I'd rather be red than the pink because, for one, depending on who I turn pink around, I could get beat. Two, the red, I'll turn red because, again, mind your business. If I be turning red, doesn't that, once you see that, and get the fuck away from me?
Facts.
Deepest, darkest, when I'm turning tickled pink. Get the fuck out of here. No one needs to know that.
I was gonna say pink too, cause I mean I can just see that working against me. Like I'm with the guys and they're like, look, Chuck bad as like he damn near maroon. Like
yeah, but would you rather be like, oh, but look, Chuck Pink. Who's she liking? Who's she like? Oh, look at that girl. Oh, I don't know.
They're like, Chuck,
he
you
likes
like
her.
I'm like, nah, I'm bright pink.
Okay, so first off, we now see how overly like Chuck's being extra about this. So this dude's either gonna be a mix of pink, red, or purple all the time. Bro's just gonna glow anxiety. So it don't matter. You're just gonna glow. So would
That's
you?
alright, Chuck.
Nah.
It's alright. With a little bit of gold flecks going on.
Right?
We're purple with some gold flecks. It's all good.
Would you rather have eyes that can film everything or ears that can record everything?
See, now this is a dilemma for me.
Yeah, it
because
is.
I am used to not having eyes. So I've relied on my ears. And they're very important to me. I think that's why they're so big. I think I'd like to have eyes because as time goes on, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, I definitely would want to have eyes. Yeah.
No, the question is, would you rather record, like, it's got to be your eyes and your ears that do either the recording. So if you basically,
I would want to hear.
it would have to be the hearing
I'd
for
want
you,
to
because
hear.
if you recorded with your eyes,
Yeah.
is anybody gonna be able to see it? Because it's your eyes doing the recording. You get it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So for instance, for me, my hearing is muffled a lot. I'm always saying what, this and that. I would never want to record shit with my ears because I won't be able to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody else would be able to hear it because if I can't hear it, then you can't hear it. That's how it works.
Oh.
So I'll record with my eyes with how okay they are for now. Would you rather live in a haunted house with ghosts or be a ghost living in a haunted house?
Be a ghost living in a haunted house.
I watch too much American Horror Story. So, I feel like it'd be way more fun to be a ghost.
Yeah, I'd be watching a lot of shit too. Well, I guess there's two different ways. The first one, I guess, right off the bat, I'd be like, well, I guess I'd rather be the one living because for one, I'm living. The other option is I'm dead. So,
yeah.
But after watching all the bullshit I've watched, all these movies, I guess at some point it'd be entertaining to haunt.
Yeah, it would.
I'm being told I'm gonna get haunted all the time anyway, so. Would you rather go a year with no eyelashes or go a year with no eyebrows?
Eyelashes. There's no way I could go a year without eyebrows. I would look fucking weird.
Would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life?
I like the rewind button, not the pause. Absolutely rewind. I know exactly what year I'd rewind back to. Oh yeah, 92. I'd be 22 years old. I was fucking hot. Yeah, 22. And I would talk to myself and be like, nah, you need to go in this direction.
Would you rather clog the toilet on a first date or first day at a new job?
Oh, God. New job.
First day on the new job.
Sorry, employees, but you're gonna have to deal with it because there's no way on a first day.
I mean, I don't mind clogging it, but I hope I'm the bitch that can unclog it in either scenario. Shit. I don't want to have to get one of these other people and be like, so by the way, there's this thing. The job that can track you down. But hopefully you didn't give out enough info to said first date person so that like they don't know where you live and shit, because I'll tell you what, if that starts happening somewhere or whatever, and if they got a window, I'm leaving through their bathroom window and I'm never seeing them again, and I hope they call a plumber.
How about you, Chuck?
I probably say like job, but at the same time I don't want to be like that guy. That's like, oh, that's Chuck. Like he always just be blowing shit up.
Like you'll be known as that dude forever.
Yeah, like I walk as soon as I go head towards the bathroom, like, uh oh.